Alright, still on the 137. From the helm station here, looking forward, right from where the helmsman, in this case Julian, stands, he's got great access to the main sheet and the traveler, and also the jib sheet on the winch. The main sheet and traveler are attached to this signature Hunter arch, and you can see that the tackle is all above your head there, leaving the cockpit nice and open. Both of these have enough purchase that you really don't need, at least our day today, we didn't need the winch at all for the mainsail controls. Obviously we did for the jib, but it trimmed up pretty darn good. Looking at profiles here, go to this side, but we've got a bit of a roachy main, all things considered, for an in-mast furling with vertical battens. Those spreaders are swept 30 degrees, which lets the boat be backstay free, again keeping that cockpit nice and open. Those seats where Brenda's headed here are big enough for 2 people to sit on, so you have seating for 4 just in that stern rail. No main sheet in the cockpit area here, all the lines run back. Looking forward, traditional jib sheeting on the roller furling jib. It is a non-overlapping sail, which is really nice. If we get a shot of the boat in profile, you can see that it's quite a long boom with a forward set mast. So with that, you have a lot of your power generated from the very big mainsail, and you have an easy tacking jib. Other than that, it's just pretty clean lines. Okay. We've got the diamond-shaped diagonals adding extra support to the rig. And we're just about to hit 5 knots and only about 7 knots of breeze.
5.2.
5.2, so the light air performance is pretty darn good. All right, you want to tag it anytime?
I'll just let it go yet. Wait till later. There we go.
I'll just stay out of your way. Coming through. Breeze on. I gave the helm way to Julian for the best sailing of the day. Guess that's how it works. Really the only other thing to note specifically about the rig and sail plan is that using this winch here, it's a rack and pinion in-mast furler, so it kind of keeps it clog free, or at least it's supposed to. We haven't furled it in yet. Furling it out came real easy, so we'll try that in a minute and see how that goes. But looking aft in the cockpit, you'll see that there's lots of room, very few lines, and pretty easy control. There's Julian again from the helm station adjusting his mainsail. Hunter 37 on English Bay in Vancouver. All right, down in the interior of the Hunter Marlow 37. As you come down the companionway, you can see the full-size galley here. Very large size. You've got front opening fridge and freezer over here. Standard 2 burners with an oven. Tons of counter space, really tons of counter space. And lots of storage. You've got a microwave. Cool bell and whistle here is that you've got a drying rack. So it actually has a fan and a light to dry your plates out more quickly. From the other side of the companionway, you've got your navigation station, which is maybe a little on the small side for charts, but plenty of space for a computer or 3-ring binders. And here's your head with shower, some nice wood finish there, lots of space, and nice to have a separate standing shower. Coming into the cabin area here, the main salon, you'll notice that there's a lot of light from these big windows. So it's a little bit of a gray day in Vancouver, but there is a lot of light. And we have some photographs showing just how kind of expansive this space is for a 37-foot boat. It's very beamy at 13 feet, but that affords a lot of space down here in the main salon. As we go forward, you're going to actually do a step down, a little hard to see, but a step down into the V-berth, which maintains that headroom. So I'm 6 feet standing fully upright with room to spare in this area. There's lots of nice storage in all the cabins. And reportedly someone 6 feet 6 inches was able to lay down comfortably in the V-berth. So just headed back. Again, the head and galley. We arrive at the aft cabin, which is probably where the owners would stay. It's going to have a full double bed berth. Is it a queen bed?
Yeah.
It's going to have a full queen bed. And the real advantage is that there's room to sit upright. So I'm seated as I would be if I were reading right now, with plenty of headroom space. A little low over on that side. You probably are still going to wake your partner up climbing across if you have to use the head in the middle of the night. But for a 37-foot boat with an all the way around berth, double berth, this is plenty spacious. And the other really unique feature here is that it's going to give you owner's private access to the head, which is pretty nice. You can see looking backwards here, a little hard to see with this orientation, but the floor slopes up as the boat slopes up, but they're really maximizing the interior space in this boat. So, all in all, very spacious, very light, very classy.